Hello guys, welcome to a new Get Rekt gaming news video, and yet again I have some spicy news for you guys today. It has been a very slow news day, and also just last week there wasn't really a lot of news to cover, but I have something for today on the new Witcher game by the Molasses Flood. They are basically working on a Witcher co-op title, multiplayer title, next to the mainline new Witcher game being developed in-house by CD Projekt Red. And we got some very weird news that the co-op game by the Molasses Flood is going to get rebooted. Very interesting stuff. We'll talk all about that in today's video. So sit back, relax, enjoy, take a beverage, and let's get on with the news. So this is actually something from a new investors call from CD Projekt Red. Apparently the Molasses Flood project, which is Project Sirius I believe, is going to get rebooted. And I don't know why. Maybe something is wrong in development, or they don't really have a good direction for the game. You know, Witcher is known as a single-player RPG game, and if you want to make that multiplayer in some form, that's going to be hard, I suppose. Or it's maybe just a form of co-op that they want to do. So let's take a look at this financial report that CD Projekt Red just came out with. Regulatory announcements. Current report number 8, 2023. Subject: decision on establishing impairment allowance regarding Project Sirius. The management board of CD Projekt Red SA, with its registered seat in Warsaw, hereby announces that the decision regarding the establishment in the company's books of a impairment allowance with regard to expenses incurred in the scope of development work related on Project Sirius, which is under development at the Molasses Flood studio. The value of expenses incurred by the end of 2022 amounts to 33 million Poland currency and will burden the financial results of the company and CD Projekt Red Group for the year 2022. The value expenses incurred the January and February 2023 amounts to 9.5 million Poland and will accordingly burden the financial results for the first quarter of 2023. The aforementioned decision is based on results of evaluation of the scope and commercial potential of the original concept of Project Sirius and ongoing work on formulating a new framework for this project. So that's the official statement. A lot of financial bullcrap in between, just basically saying that the game is going to get rebooted. It sounded like it's going to get scrapped, but basically they are going to take the framework, shall I say, they had for the game originally and put that to something else towards a new version. I think that the gameplay probably wasn't working out for them as they intended to. Now, this is Project Sirius, which is a secondary Witcher game from another studio, so it's not first party, made in-house by CD Projekt Red themselves. If we go over all the projects that have been announced for the future for CD Projekt Red, we have, of course, Project Sirius, which we just talked about, and the new Witcher trilogy, which is called Project Polaris. So this whole news doesn't have anything to do with the new trilogy. So basically Witcher 4, 5 and 6, don't worry about that if you are worried that the next Witcher, mainline Witcher game is going to get delayed or anything like that. That's not happening. That's a different project, Project Polaris. And we also have Project Canis Majoris, which is another Witcher project, also by a third party developing, which is, as we know now, The Witcher Remake 1. So we have The Witcher Remake, the next mainline Witcher game, and Project Sirius, and it looks like that we are first going to see Project Polaris, the new Witcher game, mainline Witcher game, is going to be first, then Canis Majoris, and I think Project Sirius is going to be further away for now. If they have to re-scrap basically the original build that they had for something new, it's going to take a little bit more time before we see anything of that game. Also, don't forget We still also have Project Orion, which is the new cyberpunk game in-house developed by CD Projekt Red in a new studio in America. And also the Phantom Liberty expansion for Cyberpunk 2077 that will still release this year. If I hear anything more on Cyberpunk or Witcher, I will of course let you guys know. And there's also a new IP in development called Project Hadar. We don't know anything about that or how far that is in development. I believe they were still in concept stages for that, so that's going to take a very long time. But the first thing we're going to see after, of course, the expansion for Cyberpunk will be a new mainline Witcher game, so that's going to be very hyped. Actually like a Witcher 4 with a new trilogy. And this is all going to be made on Unreal Engine from now, so I do think these games are going to get faster made, especially the in-house stuff like Project Polaris and Project Orion. So that's only very hyped in my opinion, because Unreal, there are a lot of assets for that available, and CG Projekt Red can work together with other studios if they need help on some stuff. So that's going to be very interesting. Let me know in the comment section down below. So that was all the news for today's video. Are you guys excited for a co-op Witcher game? Are you actually looking forward for that? I could see something like a Borderlands style of single player game with maybe different Witcher schools, so each player is maybe a different school. Let me know in the comment section down below what type of ideas do you have towards a co-op Witcher game. Thank you guys for watching as always. Don't forget to like this video, that would help me a ton, and visit my social media in the description down below. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more gaming news and leaks featured here on the channel. And I will see you guys in the next Get Rekt gaming news video. Bye bye.